Stadium in New Jersey. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Sam Darnold and the New York Jets taking on Matthew Stafford and the Miami Dolphins.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense ready for their first possession, and they are led by the 23-year-old from USC in his third year now, quarterback Sam Darnold.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now second and
off of play action. Darnold.
7-yard line.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Darnold's pass.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Antonio Gibson on the return.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback from the University of Georgia, the 12-year vet Matthew Stafford.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Matt Judon, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
By Chase Winovich. The tackle made.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
To DJ Moore. Brings up third down.
Third and long, it's Darnold. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Complete to Deontay Johnson.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong, you know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 9-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
4-yard line. A 3-yard pick.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, this one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
They'll run a draw now with Singletary. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37.
On 2nd down and 4. Stafford to Jefferson on the slant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Matt Judon there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Stafford's back.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
26-yard line.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he stopped immediately there.
Singletary, the ball.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
The 26-yard line.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 2nd down and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Jones on the coverage.
The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and it'll be Dolphin football. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Singletary. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He gives to Gurley. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The ball carrier.
Anthony Harris on the tackle.
33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
That catch good for only a couple.
The 43-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
On 1st down, Darnold. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Darnold completes it, and he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Melvin Ingram racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. Darnold 5 yards on the pickup. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The final pick in this year's 1st round, this is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. He can't bring him down. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10. At
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for Matt Breida.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford, and he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald.
Stafford's pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. 30, the 20. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Touchdown, Jets.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Mason Crosby.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Well, what a break here. Turnover late in this first half, and now they're set up in field goal range already.
With a chance to get more. So what you're telling your unit as they go out onto the field is very simply this. We've got 3 in our hip pocket. Don't jeopardize that. Let's attack and go for the big one here. Let's go get 6 and give ourselves a chance to really feel good going into the half.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and it's 3rd and short. Darnold from the gun, and he's got his target. That's Moore. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Ndamukong Suh make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Darnold. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. The shotgun snap for Darnold. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Todd Gurley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now Crosby for the point after. It's 21-3. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Dolphins 3. Mason Crosby.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was Sam Darnold who was on target in the first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Matt Breida, the
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Stafford on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
First down.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They will run with Singletary. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 26.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. An 8-yard pickup. And the Dolphin first down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Ball carrier.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 34.
A 34-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Dolphins 6.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jets take over first.
Sam Darnold heading back out, the focus of our players' spotlight. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
and 5 now. Darnold complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first down throw, Darnold. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Fitzgerald.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Here's Darnold.
47-yard.
That's complete, middle of the field to Humphreys. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A big loss on
that huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Darnold's pass.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Miami set to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And it's 3rd.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
from the 41. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
They'll throw underneath for Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Darnold. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Antoine Woods able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A gain of
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Antonio Gibson on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
So now here come the Dolphins. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing again is Stafford. That'll be complete to Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it.
Stafford's pass complete to Matt Breida. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, it's Stafford. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Matt Breida. 4 yards.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
The Jets' 39-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he fends him off. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
Recovered by the offense.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
To throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the face mask moves them closer, and now 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the 39, Darnold. Pass caught left side by Humphries.
Darnold's pass complete.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Darnold from the gun. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Darnold completes it, and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. 11 yards there, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gurley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Gurley on the carry.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gurley again here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Darnold, the quick slant caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do.
Makes the score Jets 24, Dolphins 13.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Jets, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.